Right now, we're working with a client, and this is a client in the production industry, and they came to us because they knew recruitment was broken. They had 74% turnover for staff level positions, and they weren't able to bring people in the door quick enough to replace people who were exiting, and then also support the growth that they needed. And so we've been working with them for about 4 months now. And we started by doing a really thorough diagnostic assessment to understand what was going on there. And we found a couple different things. So we found that they didn't have the appropriate recruitment technology and infrastructure. That was preventing them from getting enough candidates to apply to their jobs. Two, they didn't know how to interview. So hiring managers didn't know the appropriate questions to ask. They weren't screening candidates out for the right reasons. And so what we found is they were hiring a lot of people who weren't necessarily there for the right reason or for the long term. And then the other part we found is that they actually didn't have a recruiter. Instead, they had recruitment shared among several people in HR, but there was no true recruiter. As somebody who has been a recruiter for close to 15 years, I can tell you that a recruiter is really, really different than an HR person. It's a very different skill set. It's a different mindset. It's a different approach to bringing in talent. Your recruiter is typically like a salesperson. And so lots of times when I see organizations that have recruitment just as part of an HR person's HR generalist job, it typically isn't going to get them the best results because really just two different personalities.